Let's start off this way with the 4th Division Jem'Hadar Battleship. Been waiting for this one, some firepower for the Dominion. Get started with the dial. And this one, because of the size of the ship, has little maneuverability. You got those bank turns in there. I mean, it does have a one bank, but the only 90-degree turn it has is the red 3 there. Pretty fast, not very agile. There we have our Jem'Hadar Battleship, Dominion. I mean, you can see there, not very agile, extremely fast though for its size. There we have our 4th Division Battleship. It's unique, Jem'Hadar. 6 attack, 0 evade, 7 hull, and 5 shield. We have a tech slot, 3 weapon upgrades, 2 crew upgrades for 36 points. And we get target lock, scan, and battle stations. Our special ability here. Each round, one other friendly Jem'Hadar ship within range 1 to 2 of your ship may perform an action on their action bar as a free action. Kind of nice. And then we have our generic Jem'Hadar Battleship here. And you lose 1 shield, and the special ability, you lose 1 weapon upgrade for 34 points. For our captains, I'm kind of disappointed we didn't get a founder, but we did get a new Weiyun. He's unique, so you can't use the other Weiyuns in combination with him now, but this one has a 7 for 5 points, 1 elite upgrade. And add up to 2 additional crew slots to your ship's upgrade bar, and the cost of these upgrades is -1 if they're Dominion. So, kind of a neat one there. Next we have Gelman. It's also unique. He's a 5 for 3 points. And he says, target an enemy ship in your forward firing arc at range 1 and immediately roll 2 attack dice. Ship does not roll any defense dice against this attack and sustains damage as normal for each hit or critical. If you roll at least 1 battle station, you can put a battle station token beside your ship. It gives you a possible free battle stations action and a possible up to 2 hits on an enemy ship without having to actually make an attack. And last we have our generic Dominion captain. 1 point, or captain skill 1, no points. The elite talent that comes with this one is kind of neat. It's unique. That's unfortunate, but catcher cell white here. 2 points, and you can discard this card to remove all disabled upgrade tokens from all of your Dominion upgrades, crew upgrades. So kind of neat. Most of the Dominion crew upgrades require some kind of disable or discard, so this can re-enable all of them, which is really cool. Next we're going to look at our Dominion crew, and I'm going to butcher all their names because I can't pronounce Jem'Hadar. In fact, I don't even think I'm going to try to say that one. But there you go. He's unique, 5 points. When defending, you may discard this card to force 1 ship that attacks you to re-roll any number of their dice. Once per die, of course. This upgrade costs 5 extra if you use it on a non-Jem'Hadar ship. I'm just going to call this guy Rax, whatever his first name is. Another unique, seems to be all the Jem'Hadar crew are unique, unfortunately. He's 2 points. As an action, you can disable this card to flip over all damage cards assigned to your ship. Very nice, especially with the battleship here having 7 hull. The chances that you're going to have some criticals on there, he'll let you flip them back over to regular hits. Extremely useful because if you get a warp core breach on this ship, you're screwed. And another Jem'Hadar I cannot pronounce, so I won't even try. Again, he's unique. This one's 4 points. And you target a ship at range 1, you discard this ship and disable 1 other crew upgrade to disable all crew upgrades on the target ship, even if it's cloaked or has shields. This one's really mean. Can only be bought for Jem'Hadar ships. But yeah, you're basically sacrificing him and another crew to, actually him and disabling another crew to disable an entire ship's worth of crew. Very good against Federation. They're very crew heavy. For weapon upgrades, we have photon torpedoes. These are a little bit different than the standard Dominion torpedoes. They actually get some bonuses here. So it's 6 points. Does 5 attack, range 2 to 3. But if you fire it from the battleship, you get to add 2 dice. And it can be fired from the front or rear arcs. And then we got a phased polaron beam, which we've had before. 5 points, 4 attack, range 1. Disable this card, and all damage inflicted by this attack ignores shields. Cost +5 for any non-Jem'Hadar ship. And lastly here we have Shroud, which is our tech upgrade. If one of your Dominion upgrades is supposed to be discarded, you can discard this card instead. It's 1 point. Nice, it keeps, especially like that last guy we said there. The last crewman I showed who could be discarded to disable an entire ship's worth of crew. You could discard this instead of him. So he could be used a second time. Worth a point. I don't know if it's worth a tech upgrade, but... here we have our 5 shields. We have our scan and battle stations, the auxiliary power, and critical hit. 2 disabled for your various crew and weapons. Target lock W, and of course another mission as always. And I just got these, so I haven't even looked at the missions, let alone tried to play them. This one looks like 80 points of Dominion versus 40 points of Federation. Interesting. Don't know what the actual scenario is. This one's collect the technical data. So one of these days I'm going to start doing a run through of all the different missions. There we have our Jem'Hadar Battleship. Same model used in tactics. The paint jobs are actually getting better. There's not just random blobs on there. Of course they could always use touching up, wash or whatever. I've seen some people do some excellent... It's a little dark, you can't see. Seen some people do some excellent jobs on these with metallic paints. Cool little ship though. Or big ship as the case may be. And there we have our base. Only a 90-degree front arc on these. There's our generic. Really expected either a larger arc or at least a rear firing arc on these, because the battleships in the shows always shot pretty much in every direction because they were a big stationary target. Well, there we have it. That's the Jem'Hadar 4th Division battleship. Definitely some needed firepower for the Dominion. Between this and the Cornac, I think they have a fighting chance now, combined with their Cardassian fighters that we got for an OP4 participation prize. So definitely think you're going to be seeing more Dominion on the fields now.